What's up, my friends? Change of pace today. I've got 3 plays and 3 players to talk about for NBA. We're going to talk Quentin Grimes, going to talk Luka Doncic, and we're going to talk Nikola Jokic today after the Nuggets fired their coach. A lot to dissect there. I also have a NRFI play and a parlay for MLB, and we'll look at some cheat sheets. Talk about the projections and money line models as well. Y'all could be making so much money for free. For free! I said free. Stay tuned. So I'm going to go to Quentin Grimes for the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm not going to talk about too much for this game. I'm looking at his points prop 24.5. Thank you, MySpurryEdge.com, $9.99 for all the optimizers. What I'm showing you here is just research. You can use the optimizers and get answers. Literally can just open up the Novig optimizer, any of these price picks, and select the sport and just play the top positive EV plays based on math. But I digress. Let's do our originated picks in our research. Over 24.5 points. Grimes continues to cash, continues to play an insane amount of minutes and take 25, 18, 16, 18 shot attempts. And the matchup is glorious against the Wizards. We got a tank battle. And in the tank battle, you're going to get a couple guys in here playing a ton of minutes, shooting the ball a ton. Quentin Grimes playing for a contract, and the 76ers seem happy to let him go out there and try to earn. Very short slate. We're going to move quick so we can move to better things that matter more. Luka Doncic back in Dallas tonight. If you've been under a rock, you have not seen or heard that Luka was traded from the Lakers, and I'm not going to go into this too much because, my goodness, if you're watching this show, you're a degenerate sports bettor like me, and you already know. Back in Dallas, going to be bad blood. I'm buying into this narrative. Loved them at 30.5. Love them at 29.5. I will drink the juice at -144. I think he goes absolutely nuclear. Got ejected last night, so he lost some minutes and opportunity in a blowout loss against Oklahoma. Back-to-back set against OKC. Not the easiest for him, 30 and 23. I think he goes bonkers tonight, though. I'm not worried about Luka. Tired, second leg, it doesn't matter. Lakers can still finish anywhere from 3rd in the West to 8th in the West. We got a 2-game differential across 5 different teams in the standings. They need a W here to even keep home court advantage as a top 4 seed. Give me Luka. Give me the points. Anthony Davis, somebody no one's talking about this morning, but if you want to run him for his point tonight, I don't blame you. He is in an interesting spot as well against the team that just traded him, and now he gets to do it at home, coming off the back of a huge game he just had for Dallas. So Anthony Davis, points and rebounds. Maybe you can make a nice little parlay there. Now let's talk Jokic. So his props are sky high today, and for good reason. I mean, let's just open up his player card. He's been playing out of his mind last 10 games, scoring a ton. He's hitting 3-pointers from downtown. The rebounds are off the charts. The assists have not really been there. He's more so been scoring and crashing the board. So I think his PR today is in play. I think the rebound specifically is a great angle. When you look at his history against Sacramento, 22 points, 15 boards, 35 points, 22 boards, 14 boards. That's this season, 14, 22, and 15 against Sabonis. So maybe that's probably the best angle, just taking the rebounds. But I think we can add the points in today because, again, the locker room was lost from Mike Malone. He was fired. And what happens? We saw it out there in Memphis. John Morant goes out there, and he's the alpha and omega for the team offensively. And I think you get the same thing from the 3-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. And I think that he's going to go out there. He's going to play 40 minutes. He's going to play good defense, hard defense, because he called out that for his team, said, we're not trying hard. We're not playing good defense. I think he goes out there. He gets a triple-double. That should be in play tonight as well. And if you want to run it, the points and rebounds, likely the best angle, because my man's going to go out there and play a ton of minutes, take a ton of field goal attempts, and he's going to crash the board. So give me Nikola Jokic tonight over 11.5 rebounds, over 41.5 points and rebounds, 43.5 points and rebounds. It's moved a lot. Oh my goodness. People must be talking about this one. Those are your 3 angles for NBA tonight. Do what you want with that info, my friend. Let's move on to MLB. I got picks there. One play I really like tonight is going to be Hunter Brown for the Houston Astros and his outs prop over 17.5. Yes, it's a little juicy right now. I did post a parlay inside Discord for the VIP members, so you can get those down below. I think I have 3, including a NRFI pick for VIPs. Went out a couple hours ago. There's the 3-day trial down below and a $14.99 link. You can use it. It's the first link, my friends. And if you want access to the website, today's $9.99. Use code STREAM, STREAM. You get access to the 8 or 9 optimizers, the Discord bot picks, update every 5 minutes, brand new picks based on math. You guys get access to that for $10. Second link down below, MySpurryEdge.com, which you're watching me use today. Hunter Brown going back to last season. Look, I'm going to click previous, and you can look at the back half of his season right here, and then the first 2 games this season. He has cashed the over in 21 of the last 25 games. And my favorite part, we scroll down to the bottom, we type in Seattle. He faced them 4 times last season, 13 outs, 18, 18, 18 outs. So he's had 18 outs. That's 6 innings pitched, 3 straight games against Seattle, 21 of the last 25 overall. I love this play. Back to the odds page. I'm going to type in Joe Ryan, and I'm looking right at his pitcher walks today. You could see it's heavily juiced. Hey, little wink, wink here if you want to parlay these two together by all means. Joe Ryan against the Royals. We'll look at his walks prop. He does not have a walk through 2 starts. Go back to last season. Had 2+ walks in just 5 of his 23 games. Do some quick math. He's at under 1.5 walks in 20 of the last 25 games. We go down here and we want to see how did he do against KC. Faced them twice last season, back in March and then May. Had 1 walk in the first game, 0 walks in the next. I post 4 cheat sheets on Twitter. I'll slide over to my right. It'll be your left on the screen. And I've got the cheat sheets on the screen. Hopefully they're getting edited in or this is going to look weird. And I've posted the pitching cheat sheet for the day, the hot hitters cheat sheet, and the BVP cheat sheet. That's hitters versus the pitcher that have any historical data that matter. And of course, this NRFI cheat sheet. So if you want to know why, I posted some notes on Twitter at DFS and Donuts. You can read those notes to see why I like Hunter Brown, why I like Joe Ryan today, and why I like the NRFI for Toronto and Boston today. That's right. No run first inning NRFI, Toronto and Boston. I love that one. Posted the notes on Twitter at DFS and Donuts. Later, you will find projections and a parlay posted there. Now, my strikeout projections this season are 40 and 25. How many of you have made 65 bets on player props this season and can say they've gone better than 40 and 25 or profited almost 12 units like my projections have? Let me add another layer to that. My top 5 money line picks per my 10,000 simulations model, same one that makes those strikeout projections, are 28 and 17 for almost 8 units of profit. You could blindly take my top 5 money line picks per day and my top projections for strikeouts per day, and over the last 9 days since posting those, you would have gone 68 and 42 for plus 20 units profit. Raise your hand if you are plus 20 units profit over the last 9 days, betting on only money lines and only strikeout. I'm telling you right now, you can access those via either link down below. Use your head. Be smart about how you spend your money out there. Imagine paying for those and then getting 15 other premium channels in Discord with 10 plus cappers covering 10 plus sports, including all my VIP picks for all sports that I cover. I'm telling you right now, don't waste your time out there. I see people paying 50, 130 bucks for a single person. No models, nothing. Do what you want with your money, but I'm telling you where the smart money goes and the sharp money, my friends. Grab that link down below. Either one will get you access to the models and the projections. I'm back tomorrow morning. More picks, more research. Told you, today's a short show. Let's see how the YouTube metrics are. If there's a lot of likes and comments, I'll do it again tomorrow. Let's get picked.